Okay, hold on. Let's just get this really straight, okay? And I also have this thing here. Like, let's just get it really straight. A lot of people, okay, we talk about how influencers are, there's some things that they don't share. And the truth is, do they actually, number one, have the responsibility to share everything about their private life? No. But let's also consider this one thing. A lot of people sit down right behind their screens, actually judging whatever that they see, okay? And they think that they have the right to judge these guys. And why? The question that we need to ask ourselves is, and the one thing to note is, a lot of us are very interested in our own private lives more than anything. And in fact, we've got to applaud these influencers for coming out there and being on screen and talking about the things that matters to them. And let me rebut this a little bit, okay? When I talk about people being interested in their private lives, what I'm trying to say is, what's so private about your life that you need to keep so private that what is it that you have to hide is the question that I want to ask you. Okay, now everybody is entitled to their own privacy. Okay, before you shoot me down. Everybody's entitled to your own privacy. You do what you want, you do you. That's fine. But what I'm trying to say is, what is it that you have to keep so secret? Why do you want to hide away so bad? What is it that you feel like you need to hide? Why can't we all just live very open lives? So there's no secrets. Okay? So that's a problem. I agree with influencers in the sense that we're not necessarily completely open with what goes on behind the scenes. And that's actually quite okay. And I'll tell you why. Because if you really look at it, this is part of their bread and butter. This is their job. Okay? But so with that notion, however, it does cause this entire trend of everybody taking just pretty pictures and not being honest about what they really feel, even though they're really feeling shitty. So now there's this movement of being honest about their anxiety or uncertainty or whatever. And this is where I want to go to as well. So I suppose more like the conclusion of this is, are we being honest with ourselves or are we not? Okay, and I think this reflects like the society as a whole. We are all we operate in this manner where we need to look good, we need to be a certain kind of something, when we tell little white lies about ourselves. And this very famous example that it's given by Neil Donald Walsh, which is like white lies that we tell our friends, where we actually don't really want to see them, but we say, hey, I'm not feeling well, but the truth is I actually don't really want to see your face. And we let's just expand that, and we do this in every other social aspect, right? We do this. We tell little white lies about ourselves, even to our partners, to our close friends. So what do you expect with people being on camera, influencers, celebrities? What do you expect? Fair, right? So in fact, let me just say this, okay? Like, this isn't my best time. Okay, I've been wearing the same damn thing for 5 days. And that's because I haven't actually gone out of the damn house. Because I don't really want to. Because this is, I'm going through some stuff which you might be able to see if I post this thing in my insider group. So I might do something where you guys get to see some insider stuff, but only if you come into the circle. Because as a creator, I think that we have the power to decide, the authority to decide who wants to see our content, and I would like to have people who really genuinely want to be inside my circle to know about insider scoop. And I think that that's fair. It's like a creator's authority or something, and if you don't like my face, then just don't see me. Just don't fucking see my face. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna say it right here. No, let's just put it this way. I think that it's very important to be honest and to be in integrity with who you really are. Integrity means that you're in alignment with what you think, what you feel, what your values are, and what your principles are, and communicate that to the world. And that's the only way that, we are upright people. Like, we upright in a sense, I'm not trying to say that we're high and mighty, but we are in alignment with truth. And guys, that's really important. So that's how I am, and for me, it's how can I actually, align my content with my truth and how I feel, so that, life is about living. I don't want to just talk about life. I want to show how I personally live it, and that's how in my time, and I have the privilege and the blessing to be able to do this and share this through truth is, and create content out of this. You know? Yeah, sorry, now I have to just try this out. No, okay, look, this is just gonna be really good content here, okay? And this is the one thing, I actually never liked identifying myself as a social media influencer. No, I don't like, I actually don't like to be identified with the notion of being an influencer or being a teacher or a mentor, because of the responsibility that comes with that. To be honest, I'll be very honest here, because of the responsibility that comes with that, but because I truly really want to give value to you guys and to people, that, you know, okay, like if that's what people have to see me as. But I'm generally very I thread very carefully with that, because I just don't buy into this idea of being a guru or anything like that, even though that's my truth for now. I'm just not very comfortable with that. But you know, coming up here and sharing this with people, you know, geez, it takes effort, it takes a certain degree of will, and like, you know, doing this because obviously I enjoy it, but because this is part of what I know I should be doing, because this is something that, you know, like I say just now, when I was diagnosed with cancer, that I made this promise to life that, you know, I will share about these techniques with the world in whatever way that comes out, that will be received by everyone. And that is a responsibility that I, not a responsibility, it's like a commitment, okay? And thankfully I enjoy it. But you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say is, sometimes you do things which, like, for example, to be honest, I don't like to be accountable to a lot of people. I just don't. I don't like the idea that I need to come out on social media and go, hey guys, you know, I kind of care what you guys think, because this content is for you guys. Honestly, I don't like that kind of responsibility, and let's just be really honest about that. It's true. But because I'm creating content for people, so look, I'm just gonna like end this thing now, okay? Let me just finish this conversation, okay? But this whole point of it is about this. It's about being really honest and having these honest conversations. And I think that if I am accountable and I have to be on camera and to share like educational information to you guys, and I do this not just on camera, but I do this off camera as well with my conversations with people. And I think it's important to be honest, to have these sort of honest conversations, you know. And for me, it's like, you know, life is not just about me, right? I survived cancer for a reason, and if we all begin to live lives more for a bigger purpose, I also feel that's what makes life more meaningful. So how can you be more aligned in your life with your truth, with your principles, with your values? The point is not just about like celebrities or influencers. How we show up in our lives, you know, when we see our politicians or whoever outside of ourselves, apart from you, so people outside your family. If you really look at it, you know, everybody is behaving the same way. These influencers and celebrities are no different to us. I'm no different to you, except that maybe I'm more vocal about what I think. How vocal are you, you know, in your life with the people around you? Let's just get real. Let's just be open with ourselves, with others. Let's just live more honest lives. Let's just be authentic, right? Authentic alignment. That's what it is. Okay? Alright, guys. See you guys in the next video.